So we teach music and we teach drama and art. And I think stand-up comedy is an art form. And I think we need to get less magical thinking and more, okay, let's put down a language, like music, you can write it. Let's come up with I'm working on like 50 joke types, but let's come up with a way of analyzing this and teach people how to do it. Because what does it give you? Like if your kid does stand-up comedy, okay, well, they have to find their voice. They have to look at things from a different angle, a different perspective. It's about pattern.
Well, this is going to go over well. Let's teach kids how to better make fun of each other. Comedy has changed. It has gone from the everyday man to spoiled brats with podcasts. The allure of your favorite comedian being an average guy has gone out the door with talks of ice baths, their daily workout routine, and their private jet schedule. The man responsible? Joe Rogan. Joe's popularity has soared as a result of his podcast, and that has seemingly given him the title of comedian/scholar. Diving deep into the intellectual exercise as some polished and unique art form, instead of the old-timey dick jokes and self-deprecation we all love and enjoy. But one new rising star stands out of the pack to save the day, Shane Gillis. Despite being smack dab in the middle of the Joe Rogan universe, he stands strong on being an absolute goof, and we love him for it. Let's dive into how Shane Gillis is saving comedy.
You're like, oh, you're gonna feel so good, dude. I get to the club, I'm literally falling asleep, I'm sore.
You gotta start taking vitamins.
I take some vitamins.
Do you?
Yeah.
What are you taking?
Take vitamin B.
Yeah. Okay.
D.
Okay.
Pause. C.
Okay.
Take some zinc.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
What, you getting like a multivitamin?
Yeah, whatever the CVS things is.
Oh, okay.
Those yellow. You know what I'm talking about?
It's probably been on the shelf since the 70s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing anything. I heard zinc makes you come harder. I haven't noticed a big result, but
zinc is difficult to get into your bloodstream. You need an ionophore. If you're going to take zinc, you need some quercetin.
Ionophore.
Yeah, ionophore is super important.
I'm not close to worrying about it like that. I'm working on like bread.
Bread's
tough, dude. I'll worry about ionophores in a couple years.
To understand why the comedy scene has changed so dramatically is to understand the Joe Rogan effect. Joe has a ragtag group of comedians he has single-handedly created a massive career for, like Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, and the notorious Andrew Shultz. These comedians mimicked Joe's intellectual curiosity and attempted to present themselves as intellectuals because Joe has been discussing the art of comedy in such a profound way. Joe's intellectualism has caught on so much, he even became a notable member of the intellectual dark web. So now, instead of goofy comedians, you get these pseudo-intellectuals. Pair that with the COVID pandemic, which raised watch time and views for all podcasts across the board, and you get yourself a level of arrogance never before seen in the comedy world. Now enter Andrew Shultz. Schultz rose to fame quickly due to his appearances on Joe Rogan and his marketing strategy. Unfortunately for us, his podcast has also become quite popular. Now, Schultz is a funny comedian. I really like his stand-up. But telling jokes and discussing complex topics of the world are two very different things. Yet, that doesn't seem to stop him one bit.
This idea, like right out of high school, 1 year. 1 year, do something. I don't give a fuck. You can go look after, what was it that Sebastian said?
He was like, you don't necessarily have to do foreign. It doesn't have to be military. He's like, I don't support military service, but he was like, national service, working domestically within the United States, go repair a fucking, national park.
For the park. Take all the people from Beverly Hills, make them work on the border wall.
I believe that.
Have them understand what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Convenient timing for someone who would not have to partake in this particular policy. Like, why does he even feel the need to comment on this? He is super rich and could just go do public service anytime he wants. But he's just trying to pontificate on a serious topic to try and make himself seem smart. I don't really think he even cares about this policy. He just has such a big head, and he wants everybody else to know how smart he is. He's obviously gotten incredibly arrogant, and this is so clear during the Nelk Boys incident with Steiny, their old manager turned podcast host.
What bothers you the most right now?
Nothing.
Nothing bothers you?
You looking at your phone while we're doing this interview, and everybody seeming disinterested.
Were you looking at notes or texting girls?
Notes.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Me taking time out of my day to do this and then feeling
Dude,
like
I'm
forcing you guys to do the podcast.
I've never been more excited to do a podcast.
Say again?
I've never been more excited. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You don't have to apologize. You asked me what annoyed me, and I gave you an honest answer.
Wait, are you being serious about that?
Yeah, that annoyed me.
Really?
Yes.
So if someone
is that surprising to you?
Well, if I'm looking at my notes, I have some things personally that I wrote that I wanted to ask you. Not on there.
Okay.
So I can't look at that and then ask you that?
I mean, you can, I guess.
What if someone in the audience is on their phone when you're doing that?
Then they're going to get the same treatment you got.
Now, a lot of people took his side on this because they hate Steiny, and Steiny's also just an arrogant dude who has zero skills, let alone comedic skills. But he also does something similar to Shane when Shane doesn't treat King Schultz the way that he demands to be treated.
Well, thank you for giving us the energy for the question we didn't ask.
No, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Excited
What's
about
your problem, dude?
Excited
You had a bad
about
attitude when I called you today. You were grumpy when I called you.
Yeah, I did have a bad attitude.
Why were you being grumpy?
Because you faked the whole I don't know what's going on thing, and I
did
didn't
it.
like, oh, you did. You called me the day of the pod. You're like,
I said,
we had that
shit.
today?
I said, oh, shit, are we doing the pod today?
How often do you call me?
And I wanted to call you. I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, right before the pod?
Yeah, I wanted to say,
You
oh,
were
shit.
being fake!
What are you
That's why I
talking
was
about?
frustrated. Come
What
on,
is
man.
this?
Come on, man.
This is how we got it.
He's a young bull.
Look, I'm. Hey, have your fun, dude. Have your fun.
That's nice.
By the way,
That's wow.
these guys are awesome.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
For you guys to sit here and be like,
Wait a minute.
let's bring it up and mock them. That's f***ed up, dude. That's a dude.
We're mocking
By
you.
using them as an insult.
Using?
Yeah.
We're using you.
So you're insulting them by saying I look like them? Or
We're
you're insulting me
you.
by saying I look like them?
This is you back in your victim thing.
No, I'm not being a victim. I'm saying the jokes you're doing is not, it's not like,
It's not PC.
that's not cool.
You know what's really great?
Triggering.
You're making fun of these guys, these Down syndrome dudes, putting out TikTok videos.
Shane is clearly not scared to call Schultz out in any way, even when he was calling him out about the Down syndrome jokes, which is obviously near and dear to Shane Gillis, and he himself makes jokes. He's just talking about them being in good taste. Now let's watch as Shane comes in to really save the day in this whole comedy fiasco. Something Andrew Shultz is known for is for pontificating in a way that he thinks sounds profound and then says something totally normal. And I think it's important because this sums up what almost all of these comedians do nowadays. They don't have any super original ideas themselves, so they just say it in a way that is really slow and profound, but really it's just something totally normal. And it's basically what Schultz is known for in the podcasting world at this point. And Shane just does not fall for it and calls him out right away.
They're doing drugs. I think this is gonna sound weird, but like I think drugs are almost like a necessary component to dealing with life in the way we have to live it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you need to do drugs if you're fucking in Alaska.
Yeah.
I love Schultz
What are you
epiphanies.
talking about?
Schultz epiphanies are my favorite.
Yo,
He repeats his statement. He's like,
that's crazy though.
Ouch. He's even got Schultz's little boy band to agree to his nonsense. This has got to hurt. And honestly, Shane is a little threatening to Schultz. He's blown up similarly and is doing better now in terms of his popularity. Plus, everybody just loves Shane. He is so likable. He's your everyday guy, breath of fresh air in the comedy scene. But let's watch Schultz try and ruin this image for Shane, because obviously he seems pretty threatened.
Is there anything you're like, ugh, I didn't know that I was this guy, and then you experience it and you're like, now I kind of have to be this guy?
no,
Really?
no.
Hotels, you don't care. You don't have to stay at a nice hotel.
Hotels.
Okay, so we're
We're
going to find a
starting to
lot of
change a
things.
little, but no, it was like I thought I was like I don't care where I stay, and then I got in the worst hotel possible.
And it's like, no.
I like called my manager and I was like, all right, can we? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking like the worst hotel possible,
Yeah.
like motel, like you park in front of the fucking
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, so what do you demand right now?
nothing.
You have a rider?
No.
Any snack? Any snack?
I can't
Nothing?
figure you
In
out.
my green room, I get fruit and hummus,
Hummus is good.
and
Solid.
Bud Light and White Claws.
Solid.
But that was just my manager came up with that.
I cannot figure it.
That's a
I
rider.
can't figure you out.
Why?
That is a rider, but he said he didn't come up
I
with
didn't
it.
do that. She just did it.
She knows.
But it's a nice luxury.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's like
What else?
you want steak dinners and shit.
Well, I want chicken and steak because
No,
I don't
let's get
want to just
pizza.
eat
Yeah, but
fucking.
you see the
I don't want to
difference-
eat pizza.
Yeah.
You
That's
see
it.
the
I
difference between
understand.
hummus and White Claws?
What do we start with?
Between
We have a fucking
steak-
hummus platter that's
Hummus
there all the
platter.
time.
No, you start with that. His whole rider is just hummus and White Claw. So there's a difference.
So what are you ordering for dinner?
That's what I'm saying. It's like that shit is crazy. What's going on here?
What are we talking about?
There's got to be one. You got some money.
no,
There's
no.
got to be a thing. Nothing?
He's embarrassed to be remotely demanding.
I would never be demanding
See?
Out of shame.
ever.
Now,
The
I mean,
perception,
hopefully I get there.
the perception of bougie is worse than the perception of gay.
oh,
for
that's
Shane.
interesting. That's okay. So
This is I have one pair of pants.
Shane just isn't falling for it. He's just not the stuck-up type to get all demanding and care so much. And Schultz just can't believe it. This is an awesome attitude, and his hilarious stand-up is what's keeping him at the top in terms of up-and-coming comedians and why his popularity is soaring. The interesting part is that Shane, he's actually really smart. He's like a student of history and is probably one of the smarter comedians out there. But he doesn't pretend he's this profound philosopher. He simply tries to be funny, and that's what makes everybody love him. And he's even super reflective, too. Instead of blaming others and coming off as spoiled like Schultz has done in the past when he's screwed up in an appearance, he takes it to heart and reflects and then tries to do better. Watch his reaction to his appearance on the Barstool podcast, where he gets in a fight with one of the guys while doing a case race.
Yeah. I haven't hated myself more than the next morning in a very, very long time.
What was the fuss?
Well, I mean, obviously did exactly what we came to do, which was win.
Yeah.
Drank as fast as I could, as much as I could.
Yeah.
And then,
how much did you win by?
Chaos ensued. I think one.
Really?
Got down to the wire. And I said, Roan, I got these last three.
Sit back.
Got 3 done. Said, we won. I was like, we won. Fuck you guys.
You did it like that. You fucking chugged the last 3 when they thought they had a game.
Yeah, they thought. Yeah, they thought
they
shit
were
was
up by
sweet.
2?
They might have been tied or up 1. It was nice. I haven't mustered the strength to rewatch it because of the shame and guilt. But here's what the real funny part is.
What?
So, got the face paint, fighting dudes, arguing, yelling, being a big mouth, being a big shot.
Was it one on like 4? Or did
no,
you
it
have...
was me and Ron.
Nice.
Yapping, being arrogant. Not good. Everything I hate. I was,
Really?
dude. I thought I was a good time guy. Turns out I was.
Well, you were in a competitive environment.
It was competitive, and it felt like they were, trying to gang up.
They're gunning for you, dude.
That's what happens.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I've moved on since, but that took 3 days.
Really?
That took 3 days of deleted social media in a tomb, bro.
If you haven't seen this beef, it was pretty hilarious. This guy comes out of nowhere to try Shane, and the guy's like half of Shane's size, and Shane wants no part of it, but they're all super drunk from doing the case race, and well, guys will be guys. And he diffuses the situation as best he can, but the whole time, when it gets serious, it's just ridiculous because he's in this hilarious face paint. Here are a few clips.
Shane, when you were in the bathroom, Steven said to us he didn't know the SNL story.
I was told during the taping that he made an Asian joke. I don't know. I'm not aware of Shane Gillis.
I'll be honest.
I respect him.
Around. I was goofing around.
He goofed around one time. He was goofing with the boys.
That's a fair excuse.
What's the
Shane, all you have to say,
have the upper hand here.
Shane, all you have to say is you were giving some guff.
Yes.
You're just giving guff. You're giving guff.
You're either giving guff or you want to wrestle right now.
Oh yeah, he's a
You have 2 choices.
You have 2 choices. Giving guff or wrestling.
I have to defend like several billion people on this, so you're either giving guff or you want to wrestle. I will accept either.
Before you answer,
So yeah.
you will win.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
But decide it. Decide it right now. Were you giving guff or were you making fun of Asians?
Wait. Before he answers, you answer. This is either going to result in a fight between you and I, a wrestling match, or you're cool.
Okay. Well, I knew
I love that
Think about it.
Yeah,
Think
about
I'm going to take my glasses off to wrestle you.
Oh, you're okay, will you?
I'll be in there in 5 seconds.
He will.
Fucking absolute nobody.
Oh,
Jay, come in.
You think I know who you are? I don't.
Hey, come in. I love all of them.
Never heard of you either.
Jay, come in.
Good.
Let him give his orders. Now it has to
Hold
happen.
on, shut up. Let Shane give his order.
Amazing.
I'm giving you this choice.
Give your order.
You're gonna make.
Give your order.
I have a direct. We're fighting in line right now, and if you say it, I'm coming in there in 3 seconds, and we're wrestling. I don't care if you stand up or not. I'm taking you out. I'm tipping your chair over. You're gonna be in that Revitalize thing.
What a bummer.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes. Start.
Maybe.
So I know you're like a guy who's like an extra.
Well, people are putting you on fucking Will. I'm putting.
You want to put me on trial?
All you gotta do is watch the
Me
tape.
against you, dude, without your PEDs, dude.
I offered it.
Say it. Say your order.
Here's my order. Yo, get fired. Get fucked. Get
What?
fired. I will make sure you don't work here anymore.
Say your order.
Real.
Jay.
What a stupid.
Oh, Chase coming.
Oh, say your order for real.
Fair.
He's an idiot.
Say your order.
He wants to wrestle.
He wants to wrestle now. He wants to wrestle now.
Oh, no.
No.
No. He's our guest. He's our guest on our show.
I don't mind it.
Why the fuck is this dude in here trying to fight?
Say your real order. Say your real order.
Hold on, yo, for real. Yo, is this your office?
No, just say your order.
Hold on. Are these your office workers?
Yes, say your order.
Make sure this office worker isn't trying to fight me right now.
Say your order. Just say your order.
Can't try to fight him
Say your order.
as a guest.
Say your order.
No, just
As
say
a
your
guest.
real order.
As a guest.
Come on.
Bros, why would I come down here?
As a guest, you can't try to fight him.
No, he's gonna say his real order. He's gonna say.
Overall, Shane is like the Trojan horse into the Joe Rogan universe, come to save the day. He doesn't pretend to be a scholar or philosopher, and he never takes himself too seriously. That's why Shane is quickly becoming the GOAT in terms of the comedy podcasting world and stand-up in general. If you agree, comment GOAT in the comment section. And as always, thank you all so much for hearing me out.